Hey guys, welcome back to this Blazor Fundamental series. In the latest video, we discussed about e-dialog services, and here in this video, we're going to talk about how to filter your data grids, how to include pagination to your data grids. So we're trying to spend a couple of videos improving your data grids, the one that is showing by default on your Fluent UI projects. So let me show you what we accomplished um, in the latest video. So we can start from there. So in the latest video, we learn how to include a data services provider. We create the same template that we had for the data grid weather forecast object. So we include two components, um, two new actions button here, so you can edit. Okay, you can edit your templates, and you also your weather forecast, and you also can delete it. Okay, in this video we are going to include the filtering in a different way, because normally when you go here to Fluent UI and you go to data grid, I believe that they have a cool good features here, so you can sort, you can resize your columns, but on the searching file, on the filtering file, you have to go here and try to filter, which is not that bad. um, but I would love to have a single Fluent search component where I can filter by any of the columns that I have. Okay, so as you can see here, we don't have the pagination, so we are going to include the pagination that we have ready here. So let's just do this really quick. Okay, so we're going to have here we're going to include Fluent spacer. Okay, and here we're going to include another Fluent spacer, because we're going to create a couple of cards here. Fluent, let's just copy the one that we have here so we can make the video shorter. So we have Fluent card, Fluent spacer. Okay, this is something that I don't like. So if you have an issue, it's just pushing everything into red mode, which I don't like. So now you have to go here, include the pagination property. Okay, you have pagination there, and you also need to include the other. So let's just copy here. Okay, so we have the search, the Fluent search text. Okay, and we have, so let's see what we have here. Okay, it seems that we have an error. Let's just restart. Okay, nice. So we have um, a Fluent search into our Fluent card. Let me explain this what we did here. So we just add a new Fluent card. Let's just remove this. We add a Fluent card with a height of 100 pixels. Inside this card, we have a stack with horizontal orientation that contains a Fluent search. Okay, let's just remove this autofocus. Autofocus is just a property when the web page show up, it will have this component holding the focus for the entire web page. So we're going to change that. So we have the reference search text, which is just basically the text that we are reading. We have a function for search value, property, and a function for search input. So you're going to see here. Okay, So we have a fluent search text, we have a string which that is empty, and we have the default result text with no results, and we have there are different ways to maybe improve this. If you haven't spent that much time on how to improve it, how to make it more performance based, optimize it, if we can say it that way. I'm just trying to show you and highlight the main functionalities of it and how the component works. Which you will spend a couple of time when you started with Fluent UI just trying to understand how this component works. Okay, so here we have the handle search input, which basically said, okay, if the search value, the string that you are typing on the on on the Fluent search component is null or have some white spaces, we're going to just basically push the forecast list into the queryable. If you haven't seen my latest video, we have two properties here. One list, forecast list. This is the list that will hold all the information for the data, right? And this is the pivot list that we use to convert it to forecast queryable properties. This is an queryable weather forecast property that is the one that the data holds. Okay, we explained that in the latest in the last video. Okay, so here basically what we say is, okay, we're going to hold a temporary variable where the search items contains where any of the properties contains any of the search items, and we're going to string comparison ordinary in our case in order we don't have, so to make sure that we are caring about uppercase and those type of things. Okay, and we are also filtering by any of the properties that we have here. And I believe this idea, maybe you have more other ideas also to improve it, but I believe this is better than just using this one. At least I like the most, because I can have a single entry point of filtering, and I can filter by any of the properties. Okay, that instead of going here and filtering by column. Maybe you like this way the most, but I like this one better. So let's see if this works. So we're going to Balmy, and we're going to enter, and there you go. We have a filtering working nicely. Okay, we have a filter working nicely. We can also work. Let's just do something else. Let me copy this, and we're going to add. We're going to add. So what I did here, I added the data grid inside. I added data grid inside a Fluent card, okay, with specific height, and I added the Fluent pagination with this new property pagination state, okay. So, and here you can just basically have the complete pagination for your data grid working. For that, we're going to increase here, let's say 50, the range that we're going to generate on our initialized async function, and we'll see what we have here. Okay, let's just do a here. I'm going to rebuild. Okay, let's see what we have here. So now we have a data grid that is working. We can go to the first page, we can go to the latest page. So we have a fixed size of 600 something pixels. That's why we have this space here. We can change that if we increase the amount of default items, but you can also do racing. Nice. We can do, there is another way to do this on input validation. So when you just have your filtering, but right now I have it this way, and I believe the other way to do it is just if you go here, Fluent and search. I'm going to show you the function so you can, if you want to do it, I think is, what is it? Focus, placeholder. I believe this one. It's not this one. Is this one? There was a specific example here where you can just filter in at the same time you're typing, but I don't remember the function. It was kind of here. Close it. Okay, maybe I will show you the function in a different video, because I don't want to spend time here in this specific video about this. Basically, what we have right now is just the fluent search, which component working when you do enter. Okay, and you can filter, you can edit now. Nice, and you can delete it too. Okay. Nice. So with this video, in the next video, we're going to improve this data grid a little bit. We're going to include the sorting, which I already have actually, but we're going to compare this functionality, if you don't like it, with the other searching capabilities, so you can see the differences. Okay. With that said, I see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for tuning up. Give it some likes if you like the video, and see you in the next video. Bye.